aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go at Mile High. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Hits his running back. Jukes away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The throw finds Evan Ingram, and he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught, and he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Next to throw again. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Third and long for Nix. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now run, James. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Penix. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring that 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. This is Ingram working left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. Oh, the football's loose. And somebody's on it. Let's wait for the signal. Yes, it was recovered by the defense. Oh, man, looked like a big play touchdown. And instead, the defense steals it away on the fumble for the touchback. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Running with James. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Space on the right. He's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead on the turnover.
Feed the beast. 2nd time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football but put it in that guy's hands.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Jake Bailey set to
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Nix. Finds the in route, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And that's 49ers football. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Oh boy, Brock. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got it, complete to Bryant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw again. Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, They really want their chance, and they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Penix here from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
32-yard line.
There's a give inside of James. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Motioning the tight end now. To the air with Penix. Fits it through the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Run now with James. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Throwing Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Now motion a tight end left. James will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Now from back at the 4, here's third and goal. They go play action. Here's Penix. Buying some time left. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. Here's Nix to throw. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Captain. Kill.
Third and long for Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, it's Nix. And I'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nix to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nix with it on 1st. Gets it to him on the screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Running back has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space, and it was all about his athleticism after that.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Once more, it's Nix. Mo finds his back. Harvey. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Oh, my son! My man, my man! Ready! Ready, what's up?
Nix from the gun. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Broncos 17. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st down, here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron. He'll throw it. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And this one does not go far. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. 20, 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They run. It's James. He cuts it back right. Still fighting forward. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action with Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Third and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Try getting that to Pat Bryant. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Carry here for James. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Toss this one out to James. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here we go. Set. 72.
3rd down. It's Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call, and what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Niners 28, Broncos 23. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Oh, Penix lost it, but it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Penix working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They send the tight end in motion. Running this with James. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is James. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
To the air on 3rd and long. Right side cut by Higgins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick Snad, a throw. This is Sutton working the right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, it's Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th.
Touchdown, Broncos.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos trim the deficit down to 5.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded just shy of the end zone. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Dive play straight ahead. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Right up the gut. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
They give it to him again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Okay, ready?
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Now run, James. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Extra point try now for the Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers push the lead up to 12.
42. Broncos 30. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Mendoza the hurry up here.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Trying to push deep downfield. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by 12. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Nix now on 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Running with James. And they'll stop him after he picks up 40 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and